want to say too old to come in at 2 in the morning.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford.
I fell asleep at the end of the fourth quarter.
We've got an AFC East matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from MetLife Stadium. From the 10. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Now Hall to start the drive. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. This defense for the Dolphins, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And they needed to be because our offense struggled throughout the game. Sometimes as a defense, you're not just shutting down the opposing team's offense, but you have to outplay their defense as well. And that's what they did in their last game.
4 yards the pickup, first down. The Jets had 6 and 9 to start play. And they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak. And right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up in a 3rd and 9 situation. Here's Wilson. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 44-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll give to Hall. And the ball is knocked out, and this is picked up by the Dolphins. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on.
That's
practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Hold up for a second, man. Hold up for a second.
How Prescott doing?
Yeah, but I'm not trying to build Prescott. Yeah, 30. Nah, he's 32, but I just can't. He's not even gonna be on my team, so there's no need to. I just did that shit just to get.
Build him up and trade him with somebody. Somebody take Prescott.
I have Prescott be a free agent. You want Prescott?
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Dugan. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely
Hey, don't tell me what the fuck you doing.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's the what's that shit, though? I don't even know what that shit is, though. No, that's the
Here's Pollard again. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is stopping your linebackers set the edge.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
I don't like that. Yeah.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins
don't get me wrong, man. I can throw the guy
first here in this one.
And I missed it.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be fielded inside the 5.
You gotta look at, you should look at the picture.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work
it's the
on the
same.
return.
It's the same. It's just as mine, but he's better. He's way better.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Yeah.
And partner, let me make a quick pivot here. Season winding down. They're number 32 in offense this year. The last in the league. Where do they go?
Anywhere and everywhere, but they have to do it with a plan. And I think about Atlanta a bunch of years ago. They decided they wanted to get what they thought was going to be a franchise quarterback. And indeed he is, Matt Ryan. But they had to supplement it. They went free agency, got a running back, came back and traded back into the first round in the same draft to get a left tackle to protect him. Really supplemented that pick, complemented that pick, and went to the playoff.
All right, boom.
Well, maybe they can use that and carbon copy it.
Let's go.
2nd and 9. Now it's the first involvement on the ground for the backup running back. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Here we go. Set.
To throw is Wilson. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
Might be the defensive player of the year.
In the mix for defensive player of the year. I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that...
This is intercepted.
Yeah.
It's Bubba Bolden who picks it.
I ain't see the free safety.
And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during the rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
For these two division rivals, the schedule maker gave them a couple of second-half meetings this year. They met for the first time back in Week 11, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They'll run with Hall. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
Oh,
The kick by Bass is good. And they are on the board, trailing down 6-3.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably...
Now a hit and a loose
Son, come on.
And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. They'll get it to the 23-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And, Charles, you look at this offense, their struggles moving the ball well documented. Dead last in the NFL in first downs, but signs of life there.
Yeah, and you and I do, I think, a really good job of respecting the game and respecting the teams. But this squad, they're in a position now where their fan base gets excited when they pick up a first down. They cheer almost like they picked up a touchdown.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reacting and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Right.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
This defense really floated around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And the 49ers.
On 2nd and goal. Wilson got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Jerry Jeudy with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. And oh, he missed it. It's no good. And that will keep this a 3-point game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle, and they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover or takeaway, a key sack on 3rd down, a 3-and-out, something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
It's there. It's there.
It's there. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that will tie the score now at 9 apiece. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal. Not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They'll be taken down. The Jets get him there for the sack. Bradley Chubb in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back.
And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Down to about the 37.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get this down close to a 1st down at about the Dolphins' 32. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Hall. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
And this one is no good. He missed it.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss, because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to...
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And the final clocking on the next-gen stats there. How about this? 22.1 miles per hour. Wow. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They are down by a single possession here, 16-9, as they come up 1st and 10.
Oh, what
It's a room to maneuver. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 41 yards rushing for him. He's carried it 13 times. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a Jet 1st down. Hall on a give up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Flush to his right.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Xavier Howard.
And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now a handoff up the middle. Still, and he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Looking to throw. Dugan. Wilson's got it complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. 11 yards for number 11. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
I do to make it hey, man, when it makes it get comfortable, so, yeah, he don't have to throw no more interceptions this season. He's
so
okay.
From inside the 20, his first and 10 at the 18. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
I believe it, man.
Back to throw. Dugan. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he's going to ball his way into the end zone for the Dolphins score. Tony Pollard, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Let's take it inside his own 40.
Let's go down.
12 yards on the return that time. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Still. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
That's what I got to build up. That's what. Oh.
Now a give here to Pollard. And he
That's
can
the
only
goal for
manage
next
to get a
season, to
couple.
build him up to a
2nd and 8 coming up.
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Dugan. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. The kick by Sanders is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So that almost certainly the final
Nah,
piece
it's that.
puzzle, a
Sometimes it's
3-score
that
lead. I
line.
don't
It's
think
that,
there's any
like,
coming
yo,
back
when
from
you
there.
in
Well,
the
you know,
stadium,
normally
like the
I'd get on
Giants
you for
stadium,
giving up on the game right here, but I do
like you
think
see
you're
that,
right in this
that
case.
line
This late in the
fade
game,
away.
2 scores is tough
So
enough.
it's hard
3,
to see.
I'm with
It's
you.
hard to
That
see
seems out
that
of the
shit. It's
question.
like, yo.
On the set.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Wilson's throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Ready, ready, ready.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Yeah.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
Oh, he got it.
And that will be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. When you're trailing in the 4th quarter, you've got to take some chances you might not normally take. And here, that one pays off big time.
And you have to think to yourself, not only did that pay off big time for them, but what was going on the opposite side of the ball? They know that they have to take a chance here. They know they have to come up with something big, yet it still happens. So credit the execution, but wonder what the defense was doing.
That's out of bounds, though.
From the 10.
Yo, no, go out.
And he'll be out of bounds here just
Nah, he
past the
got
20-yard line.
lost the ball before that. Go out.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead.
I want to throw that pick
The
on.
defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
Come on. Stay down, get down, get
4
down.
yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I can be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Trying to run forward with Pollard. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And it's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They'll run with Pollard. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It's a gain of 4, and that should just about seal the deal. All runs on this drive so far.
Good game,
it's 1st
man.
and 10. Gonna run again here with Pollard.
Oh, why you go that way, Pollard? Why you with that way?
Just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And I think they might have something in this young rookie quarterback because he certainly looked the part.
I have to ask you a question. Are you thinking similar to what I'm thinking? That these rookie quarterbacks, they come in more prepared than ever before?
Year after year, they just seem more comfortable
That's
from
not
day
bad.
one.
I do a
I think you start
45.
really young now.
Ah, passing. still. Oh man. Yeah, 88-7. I should move up. He lost to the Chargers. Puna, the Chiefs. I need him to lose. Who you not resigning? Philly mode. I would. Come on, Puna. Lose again to the CPU, man. Yo, lose again, son. Yo, yeah. Man, well, so Waddle got 1,000 yards, so he did good this year. Man, I'm in a tough AFC, so it don't count. It's, it's gonna check out your receiving stats. We need Puna to lose one more game. Come on, Puna, to make the playoffs. He lost. He lost to CPU. Yeah. Lose one more time. That's all I want you to do. All right, you threw for 4,000. You threw for 80 touchdowns. Yeah. Damn, you threw 80 touchdowns and 31 interceptions. All right, your first wide receiver have 1,700 yards. Not yet. Oh man, I gotta finish it. Go. Ouch. Nah, I was Nah, not that. I don't remember where I was at. Which one with the black the black guy in it? I didn't like that one though. Tell the truth. Alright. I'm gonna get back into the mafia. I gotta get back in. I got all of them now. Alright. Are you bleeding? Come here, Stacy. Nah, you got one. You got three receivers with 3,000 yards. 3,000 yards. Your running back got 1,000 yards. See, but mine's do too. Mine's do too though. Oh, nah. I thought he did. Nah, you don't. Hell no. Stacy, you got. Oh, that's all that water. Why? Waddle got 1,000 yards. Who won that Giants game, Philly? Giants. I know the Jets. I know the Jets, Lord. The Giants won. Cause they want to get rid of Zach. They want to get rid of Zach Wilson. But who? But I don't know. Nah, no, that is too much money. Nah, that. What was the What about the Colts quarterback? Yeah, yeah, I don't. Yeah, they came. They came back. True. That my. They're in Garofalo there. So what about Garofalo? Get Garofalo though. The dude on San Francisco. Oh shit! I'm still broadcasting now. Oh shit! All right, I forgot.